Hi, everybody. It's Melissa Benoist, and I'm here on the set of Supergirl with some of my amazing co-stars on the show. We're going to take a fond look back at the last 6 years of the show. Please join us. I mean, it's changed my life, this show. It's been a joy, and seeing the way that this canon and the mythology affects people and young girls and the people that look up to our characters, it's very meaningful. Yeah.
I would say that, because I wasn't originally cast as the Martian Manhunter, I was actually just cast as Hank. And it was only after the pilot that I was made the Martian Manhunter. I can remember going home with a pile of Martian Manhunter comics and just reading all of them and thinking, this guy is awesome. So I was just really excited to suddenly get this brand new character and fall into this whole story arc, which has really been great for me. And I've really enjoyed not just playing the character, but meeting all these fabulous people and also learning to directing on the show as well. So it's really been for me
money.
Sort of it's been money. It's been money. It's been money.
Well, and to piggyback off of that, for me, it's like I wore one plaid shirt in season 1. Season 2, I'm gay. You know what I mean? It's like, I had no idea. And then gay.
It was 3 plaid shirts.
It was 3. It was that third. Process.
Were they all the same plaid, or were they different plaids?
Different plaid. Different plaid. Yeah.
We don't stop.
No, it's been the greatest experience of my life, my career. I've learned so much about myself and about working with such incredible people that are inspiring and, kick your ass every day to just be better and just to keep growing. And it's been pretty fantastic. Also being able to direct, like just something that we've kind of all been doing since season 1, but to really put it on its feet has been an honor and a pleasure.
Yeah, getting to direct on the show is just...
That's next season. Next season.
You're directing 701, right?
Well, you see, he was set to, however.
I'm directing the bonus features.
Directing the blooper reel.
I mean, this character for me has just been monumental, and I mean, I've only been in the business industry for 2 weeks.
That's why you call it the business industry.
Yeah, listen.
I'm young, I'm new, I don't know better.
But I mean, it's just been the most incredible experience, and getting to work with all of you guys and getting to learn from you and watch you and be a part of your directorial debuts, except for Melissa. I wasn't there, but I heard great things. And getting to bring this character to life, and then getting to bring her into the comics as well, and just be a part of her journey and build her into something bigger than she originally was, has been just a complete incredible honor, and I love her very much.
Little dreamer over there.
Little dreamer.
Little dreamer.
My favorite scene is the scene where Staz and Melissa do karaoke and sing Africa.
That was fun.
I think it's magical, and I watch it on repeat. I love it so much.
I preface this. That was a lot of fun, but it was also we had kind of haphazardly figured that out, because I think both of us assumed we weren't doing the whole song, and then we ended up doing the whole song.
We
did the whole song, so I was like, okay, just if you don't know the words.
Wait, you knew the song?
We just sang Africa Toto. Yeah, it was
You knew the chorus.
You were
Okay. So then just mime out what you remember.
They sounded beautiful.
It was great. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. And, both of us come from a musical background, so it's really nice to, at any point, get to find a way to combine all the mediums of art. So it was really fun. I really liked it. It was fun. Silly,
It was always
but
fun when we did karaoke.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Especially Carl Lumley
Yeah.
singing Elvis.
I was going to say, that's definitely one of the standouts. And I was kind of opposed to doing a karaoke episode because it was like my episode. And so I read the first page, and I'm like, of course, it's freaking karaoke. They're going to make me sing. And then it turned out to be one of the most fun bits because everybody, most people had a number. I mean, Makad sang like his own song, which was super badass.
Yeah.
Chris over there, who's actually a really good singer, was belting out.
I was trying really hard.
Your voice crack and that was.
Oh yeah, no, that was fun. That was a good one.
And then everybody else was doing like their little bits. It was really fun
Carl
to watch people
Lumley.
out of their
Carl Lumley one day.
Tyler's over there crying.
It's also like
into her drink.
It's also just nice to flip the genre on its head a little bit, you know? We're playing superheroes and all these stakes, and all of a sudden we get to kind of explore the musical aspect of creativity.
My favorite scene that we ever did is in my favorite episode. And it was Slaver's Moon, which is in season 2. I can't remember which episode it was.
9.
Rock
In the
quarry.
quarry, it was pouring rain.
Let's hope this thing works.
It was Kevin Smith's first episode, and he ordered like a
bacon truck.
Bacon truck, so all of us were just eating like
Bacon wrapped bacon.
bacon wrapped bacon bread with like cheese and
Bacon
goodness.
It was pouring rain.
Pouring rain.
not there
We were
that night.
playing games in a random school bus, and then it
Sounds like Burning Man.
Star Wars.
it was so
Sounds like
Star
Burning
Warsy,
Man.
and it was like a buddy adventure.
Planet 51 Arc B.
That's Maldoria.
People that were there, the aliens, what were they called?
Slaving is a big business on Maldoria.
Maldoria.
Of course you remember. In season 2, I had to eat 10 pancakes at once. Thank you.
Hey, you want syrup?
That was probably
That was the
stunt. That is a stunt. Stunt eating, yes.
At one time.
Yeah, it was a big stack of pancakes, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be so funny, and then my jaw went like, ugh.
That and also when you ate the pizza.
Oh yeah, I did
All
that.
the pizza. You need to start eating like a normal person.
Apparently, yeah.
Explain
Apparently
the
it
pizza.
was.
What happened with the pizza?
It was a big stack of pizzas.
Oh, the big stack of pizza.
And they kept saying, okay, Chris, you gotta stop eating the pizza because we don't have enough.
Oh, yeah, they didn't make enough pizza. They made like 2 pizzas, and I was like eating 3 per take.
Yeah, I had a pizza scene this season, and I was like, maybe I'll eat the whole pizza, and someone was like, Chris already did that.
That's so season 4.
We do have a fantastic stunt team.
Yeah, we do. They're so amazing.
Give it up for Simon and just the whole team have just been
Absolutely.
really, really fantastic.
I got to spend about 8 hours in a water tank, which was
That looked fun.
something
How
else.
pruny were you?
I was so pruny.
I remember doing a stunt this season, actually, and me being overeager, as always, and letting my ADHD run riot. I spoke to, like, Jesse and the directors and been like, please let me do my stunt. Let me be a part of this. You know, mind you, our stunt people are amazing. And sure enough, they let me, and I have to save this child, and I go grab the child, and... Yeah.
Our child?
Yeah, not your child. It was actually Simon. So Simon Burnett, our stunt coordinator and director for one of these episodes, we got his son hired to do the stunt with me. I had to grab him and shield him, protect him from the shattering glass. You know, hero William, all going great. And I'm like, no, and I'm running and I charge at him and I grab him. And when I go to grab him, I, being overzealous as always, roly-poly, legs over, just like that.
Did you harm the child?
No, child's obviously fine. Child's obviously fine.
You rolled out of it.
I rolled out of it like a G, but I looked ridiculous. And of course, there was press or fans or paparazzi filming this moment. So if I'm the next morning, I'm like, I wonder if anyone spotted my little mishap. And sure enough, the only take that someone put online is just me. And then Kyla, being the consummate professional, still runs up. She runs up and does her moves still, like I'm a superhero. Meanwhile, oh, it was great.
I hate that I missed that.
Yeah, I'll send you it. It's on Instagram.
The craziest day I've had stunt-wise was on the green screen in the wires, and me in the harness hanging. And I was with Tyler Hoechlin playing Superman, and he was like, I'm good. And I called it, and I was like, I'm done, and I walked off set like Sean Wayne. I couldn't walk.
Hard
It's
work,
hard.
ladies and gentlemen.
It is fun when you're being carried by Supergirl.
That was carried almost all of
I've been carried by Supergirl.
It's lovely.
Twice.
It's quite comfortable.
Twice. It's hilarious. I'm like,
It is.
come on.
I carried think you and Jeremy both
Yes.
at one time.
Yes.
Yeah, I did.
There was nothing more emasculating than that. It was a great film.
I wish we could have.
It was a hilarious
I wish you could have carried me when I could have like looked up at you. But I was like a zombie or
Wrapped in
something.
a little blanket, like.
I think I was awake.
That was the one where you guys were like mind controlled, right?
That
was
was
it
me.
that one?
That was me.
That was you did
Well,
it too.
we both did it. I was mind controlled.
Yeah.
Mind control?
Yes.
I was also mind controlled.
Yes, you're right.
I was mind controlled.
You fell off the roof?
We
Raise
fought.
your hand if you've
Yeah.
been mind
No,
controlled.
we jumped
We
out.
jumped off this balcony.
No, we jumped out of windows.
Well, yeah.
Mind control.
Hold on, yeah.
People.
Who's been mind controlled?
Yeah.
I think we've all been.
No, on the
I've-
show.
Right.
One of the funniest things that we did, aside from just the being insane all the time, especially this one, Melissa, just like dancing and frolicking all the time,
Yeah.
was cloth magic.
Cloth magic. And
Has that made it into the world yet?
No, we gotta.
Yeah,
It has.
I think I posted
Can I get
it.
context? I don't even know what cloth magic is.
Cloth Magic is a spin-off show that never quite happened.
It was like cape tricks that we did where he would like whip his cape around someone.
Yeah, it would like.
As a weapon. He
Yes.
would use his cape as a weapon and as a grappling hook
But
sometimes.
we made a magic instructional magic video
Yeah.
Based on the
based on cloth magic.
And basically, we would just put either of their capes up, and then pull them down, and something would happen behind them. And then there was one.
Jeremy would turn into Kyler or.
Yeah, we would turn into each other. Like our Legion rings would switch fingers.
That one was harder.
Or like there was one in the DEO where Melissa and Chris came up and put their capes up, and then they pulled it down, and David's just like this on the table. There was some good ones.
What I think is the funniest moments are anytime David forgets his line on set.
That's the best.
It's
Yes.
it's the confidence in which
You gotta do it. You gotta do it.
it's the confidence in which he hits his mark and line. Or when he's directing, which is understandable, he's directing an episode and he's also in the scene but forgets that he has the first line of the scene. So if you know David, the way he directs, there's a lot of energy, so he'll be like, all right, that's it, keep that energy, all right, and action. Line.
But the single most reliable shot you can get in the entirety of Supergirl
The money.
is
The
this.
money.
Right there.
On the cash.
Give us that internal dialogue, David.
I mean, every day is really funny. I'm like with you. I haven't really worked with everyone all at once.
I'm Chris.
And I know that's okay. We actually literally just met earlier. But I'm always on with John Cryer and Matt Barham, who are both hysterical and probably actually the funniest moment I had. I mean, I hope that one of these makes it in, but like there's this super intense scene where Nixley meets Lex Luthor for the first time and she's given him what for because she's like, you're just like my dad. And
Been there.
and you know, I'm like tearing up and all the things, and Matt Barham, who plays Mitch on the show, who is hilarious.
So funny.
He's so funny.
Hold on to your jeggings, sister. You've got company.
He had this one line where he makes an entrance and is just like, basically ... Oh, sorry, what's Lex Luthor doing here? But every single take, he would be like, I just tried a milkshake for the first time. Oh, sorry, sorry, I got a parking ticket on this. It was just like, and I would like be like looking at Lex with like my eyes watering, and then I would turn around and just break. Every time. Every time was just like...
The best thing was in it was in your episode, right? We had just gotten out of the shield or whatever, and I go up and I have my dream blast ready to shoot him, and I walk up to him and he goes, I had a dream blast last night. Dream blast.
One last funny thing. I auditioned to play James Olsen. I auditioned for James Olsen.
Did you really?
When I was 24, 25.
Funny thing is, I auditioned for Supergirl.
It's so funny.
There's a multiverse, okay?
Yeah.
I feel like we just missed a gem from Katie that she auditioned to play Alex.
I had completely forgotten that I put a tape down for Alex.
That's
yeah,
cool.
until you said that.
Oh, God, everyone hold on to your
There was a little girl who is actually a daughter of one of our crew members who, when she met me, she went, I have a question. Is your belt attached to your skirt or your shirt? No, it's Liston's daughter. She just can't say her O's yet.
Which one was it attached to?
It's not. What's the
But actually, now I really want to know that. Answer that question.
It wasn't attached to anything.
Whoa!
Yeah.
Cloth magic. It was a floating bell.
Wow. How did it stay on?
What?
How did it stay on? Velcro?
I wore so many
magic,
belts on this show that were like top sticked to pants that had no belt loops.
So just taped to the waist.
They love a taped belt.
Movie magic, guys. Taped to the waist.
Cloth magic.
We had a great moment. We did a Comic-Con in Chicago, and we had the line for people to come through and get autographs and whatnot. And there was a family, this woman came through with her 2 daughters, and one was, her biological daughter, and then the other was adopted.
Yeah.
And it was such a wonderful moment because they looked at the both of us just saying, you embody exactly like what we have in our house, and we don't ever get to see that. And to see like a healthy family dynamic like that, especially, and the young girl said, like, me being adopted, coming to the family, feeling like I belonged. It meant so much. That I remember was really, really special.
One thing I remember in terms of fan interaction, a friend of mine, when I was kind of growing up, I didn't really have much of a good, solid background, so I had good friends who would bring me in, take me in, kind of put a roof over my head. And one of my friend's fathers actually ended up watching Supergirl because he would read the comics, and I didn't get to see him as he was dying of cancer because I was working, didn't have enough money, but he would be watching me on this show. And when he passed, I called the family and I was like, I'm sorry I couldn't be there. And they were like, you know what? He felt like he got to see you because he watched the show, and I didn't even know, right? I didn't actually find out until he passed that he watched the show, and I the same thing. I never assumed that people of our age or older kind of, watch this show. So to kind of be able to represent what I love doing and be able to kind of connect that to my personal life, that was kind of a wonderful kind of fan interact. To find out someone who I loved was a fan.
I get a lot of letters from girls, and I know this sounds saying that until they saw Lena Luthor on TV, they didn't think it was okay for girls to be studying science. And there's a lot of girls who are like, and I'm now in my 4th year in engineering, and I have you to thank for that and the show to thank for that. And it's such a small thing, it seems like. But that's the beginning of a whole new life for them that they didn't think was possible because of watching the show. And I always
being able to see yourself and see options for yourself is really, really powerful.
And this is formative for a lot of people out there in so many different ways, depending on who they connect with the most in the show.
And I think that's what's so great. There's so many different characters on the show. There's so many different people that they can connect with, and there's so much opportunity for them to see themselves
Totally.
on a show.
Totally. I mean, I feel like we have to talk about when you meet small children who think that you're really a superhero and think that all of your powers and everything you do is real. And then getting to navigate the conversation, they're like, I just talked to a little girl on set a little while ago, and she was like, make a shield. Do it. And I was like, I can't. And she's like, why? I'm tired. Because I'm Dreamer.
It gets sticky for me because then they'll watch me jump and then just fall back to the ground. Like, I have to jump.
They're so disappointed.
But guys, I get that there's still days where I see Melissa in the suit and I'm like, Supergirl. Like, it still happens. Or I see any of you guys all dressed up as superheroes, and I still get a moment where I'm like, this is
wow.
like
it's just so iconic.
We have Kyler and I, the young girl Mila, who's 5, who plays our daughter.
She's so cute.
She's so cute.
This house needed a guardian angel, but now we have you.
And we had a scene in the dive bar, and we were supposed to clear, and then Mel had a whole stunt thing. And I look over, and Mila's doing all of the power moves that Mel's doing at the same time. And I just saw her shoulders go back and her get more confident. And it was like the first time seeing a little girl in real time physically change watching Supergirl.
And then that same little girl,
are you gonna say it?
say to me, I was gonna say it there. We had this stunt stuff and we're laying on rubble and we've just saved her. And
She said first before she said this. So she goes, I'm a good person. How did I end up on these rocks? Because we're like doing these stunts.
And we're down there for a while. And then she
keeps
looks over
moaning.
me. I come down and we've been up and down off the rocks. And I just lay down. She looks over me. She's like, you're too old
You're
for
too old
this.
for this.
I was like,
So Supergirl versus us is a different experience.
And you said no, I am a finely aged cheese.
We do really long days sometimes, and you get kind of punchy at the end of the day. And my favorite times always are on set is when David starts to corpse, and then it's just infectious. And this corpse, he starts laughing. You say that, I think?
Going up.
Yeah.
No, corpse means like dead.
No, that's what we say. We're laughing, right?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Luther corpse.
You get the giggle.
But he gets a giggle, and then you're just gone, and then everybody's gone for a good 5 or 10 minutes, and you can't bring it back. That's what I'll miss the most.
I'll miss the laughter. I'll miss dancing with you. Dancing with everyone. I dance with everyone.
You've never danced with
Yeah, I miss the people. You know, you guys got a few more years than I did, and it's
calling
nice
us
to.
aged cheese?
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. No, I think it's nice to work with a bunch of people who really care about the work and you care about the craft and genuinely don't let their success go to their heads. And it's just been nice to work with a bunch of people who really care and who are nice. And yeah, I'm gonna miss the people. I just going around in circles, but I'm gonna miss you guys.
Endlessly miss being impressed by Melissa looking at a 2-page scene and a monologue and just knowing it.
I know.
She's just like, yeah, I got it. And you're like, that's a superpower. Now that is a real superpower.
Rain Mel instead of Rain Man.
Julie, what are you gonna miss?
Yeah.
Wow. You hate me now.
Oh yeah, this steamy set. I think I'm with Stas. I got to work with very special people, and I think I'll miss you guys the most. I think, like you said, the collaboration is really great, and it's I think the friendships is what you miss.
Even if it's hard sometimes here, like there's gonna be moments like 2 months from now, 3 months from now, you go, that's not gonna happen again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I can tell you straight up, like having been gone a year, you miss each other.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You miss each other.
The one thing about having such a transient job, we're all kind of glorified gypsies, right? We're always moving on and making these wonderful connections and having these wonderful experiences, whether they're professional or personal. And then all of a sudden they shatter into 1,000 pieces, and you get to kind of get fragments of it from there on. And I hope we get to. I really do. I hope we all get to work together in whenever point, other than you, in any capacity. And yeah, love you guys so much, genuinely. So it's been a pleasure.
And we've also had, fabulous crew.
Oh my God.
It has been lovely to work with a family, a real family type group of people that kind of support each other. That's been, I'll definitely miss that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And you know what? I do think I'll miss playing a superhero.
Yeah.
When enough time has gone by, and I have some energy.
Who's been mind controlled?
I got my tinfoil hat. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hello, everyone.
What camera people looking at? I went cross-eyed trying to look at all of them.
Hello, everyone.
When I was growing up, and wow, give me 1 second. Can I have a second take? Line? Why are you smiling at both sides of your teeth? Wow. My chair keeps breaking.
I've literally been in this set the entire season. I have never left Catco.
We had a whole scene.
Where were we?
Not here.
Oh, right. It was last week. That was last week.
Wow.
I'm gonna miss the green skin.
I was gonna ask you if you were.
I mean, you're still wearing
I'm never taking it off.
He wasn't even on set today. He just decided to do this for us.
You're like Keanu Reeves with the bus and you just fell under it.
I will take it with me to my grave.
To my cheesy grave. To my gorgonzola grave.
Thank you, Supergirl.